Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I did film a Sephora haul, but I never got it up and it's been a while. So if you still want to see that, I can upload it, but today we're just going to do a get ready with me. I have some new products. I tried a new brand, so I ordered from What's Up Beauty, sorry. And I already tried their brushes and I got them after Black Friday and they were on a major discount because I didn't want to buy them full price. However, now after using them, if they were to release another brush set, I would probably buy it when it came out. So I picked up one palette and two polishes. So let's start with the polishes. These are both in the palette. This is Rhodonite and this is Earth-like. And this is what they look like in the bottle. And this is what they look like on. I did one coat for both, and I feel like they're really nice. Fully opaque, the matte dried super quick. This is a little bit textured, but not bad, and I only put it on one nail, so I don't know how challenging it's going to be to get off, but I think these are really pretty, and these shades, most of the shades I think from the Geode collection are in the palette, and this is the palette. This palette retails for 42 bucks. It's smaller than I anticipated it to be. Like, here's a Menagerie palette. It's just petite. I thought it would be as big as some of the original Adept, but it's not, and actually I'm fine with it. This is what it looks like. And I do want to do a look to reflect my nails, so I'm going to definitely use Rhodonite and Earth-like. I'll probably use Terra and Rose Quartz at least, but yeah, I just wanted to try it out, and I do like the packaging. It's a little textured, but yeah, let's just hop into it. I already put some of the Maybelline Fast Sculpt Brows in my eyebrows, and I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind in 121 Honey. Recently picked this up because I really wanted to know what the hype was about, and I actually like it. I also got the BK Beauty. I ordered two brushes. I got the Angie Hot and Flashy brush, the A506, and this is a concealer brush. Maybe I will post my Sephora sale haul because I think I did. Did I do swatches? I don't remember. I think I just talked about stuff. I do like this concealer, and I do feel like I can get away without setting it. I just have to kind of re-blend out the under eye crease because, like, I have a regular human eye and the natural little crease there that we all have. And then I haven't used this in a while, but I really wanted to use it on camera today again. It's the Salt New York Sneaky Balm, and I have mine in the shade N10. And I feel like it is a perfect shade for me. And I'm going to go in with the other brush I got. This is the BK Beauty 101. And it's like it's a giant version of the concealer brush. And I'm only going to apply this around my chin because that's really the only place that I need it. And this has a really nice, I don't know, I like a good waxy smell. Like, I loved crayon smell. And I feel like it's got that, and it's kind of subtle. And it's not going to cover it completely, but enough to kind of do a little something. And then let's throw on, I did get some new bronzer, or some contour. I got the NYX Wonder Stick in light medium. I'm just gonna use this so you guys can see it in action if you're anywhere near my skin tone. Again, it's light medium, and I'm still testing out, like, how I feel about the formula, because it's kind of a more dense stick. It's not like a creamy stick. But I do feel like once it's blended out, it's fine. I don't know, you know? But just keeping you guys in the loop. So I did do a little bit of a drugstore haul recently, and I picked these up along with two of the blushes. I might use one today. Again, I'm still trying to test them out, and I know I pulled this down pretty far, but I like to use my bronzer my contour as a bronzer. My bronzer is I just put it on the whole cheek area. Yeah, I can't remember if I wore this yesterday because I feel like my makeup disappeared by the end of the day, but I did work like all day long. I did have curtain bangs when I went to sleep the other day. I no longer have curtain bangs. They are living their own life. All right, so I'm gonna start with a little bit of a primer. This is the Ulta Beauty Cream Matte Cream Shadow, and I'm gonna use the shade Game Over. It's described as like a nude. And we're gonna just put this like on the upper eye, just as like a base. And I'm just gonna take a Real Techniques brush and just kinda, I'm really into cream eyeshadows right now. The other day on my Instagram, I posted a photo using the Menagerie Sugar High palette. And when I tell you that's the first time that I've used like a powder eyeshadow in what feels like over a month, I'm not exaggerating. I feel like something's in my eye. Okay. All right. So let me, all right. Let's check the under eye. Okay, so I am not going to be using What's Up Beauty brushes only because none of them are really clean enough. So I'm just going to go into some other things. I really do like the mattes that you get in this palette. Excuse me, I like that they're more cool toned. So I'm going to take a Morphe FF3 from the, I can't pronounce her name, I'm not going to say it. And I'm just going to dip right into, is it Rhodonite, I think? And just gonna pop that on. Okay, it's pulling a little bit more mauve on the lid, but that's totally fine. Yeah, it's pulling actually a lot more mauve. And I've never used these shadows before. I swatched one last night, but I haven't used them. My mom kind of described this as like a nudie mauve, so it's almost an exact dupe for the eyeshadow, the nail polish I wore for my wedding, so that's kind of cool that I've got like an updated bottle of that. Just blowing this out, and it could be that eyeshadow base underneath it, but I'm not sure. I do think that that's pretty though. Let's do the other eye, and I'm just gonna do everything with this same brush for now. So what really got me to want to try this palette was Millie from Bad to the Brow. She did an Instagram reel and I just felt like it looked so pretty. I do think some of the shades are dupeable, but the palette is made in Italy though, right? Made in Italy, assembled in the USA. So these must be a decent formula of the shadows, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Let's get that a little bit more out here. And that really, I don't know, I feel like it's not as purple leaning as it was, and it's probably going to be super purple on camera or the exact opposite, and then you guys are going to be like, what are you talking about? But it's just got that like mauve to it, you know, which I love a good mauve. So now let's go into a smaller brush. Maybe I can use one. Yeah, I can use one from What's Up Beauty. This is the R102, and I do find that these brushes are, I'm taking Terra. They're super similar to like the rougher brushes. They wash out clear. That's, I like a brush that I can get back to white when I'm washing it. And I did, when I watched tutorials and reviews for this palette, I do feel like the biggest complaint, quote unquote, was that there wasn't a lot of deepening shades. But me being a makeup hoarder, I really don't need to worry about that because I have deepening shades elsewhere. Like I can always grab a dark brown or a black or, you know, an eggplant, I can always grab something like that from another palette, and it's not that deep. All right, I like that. We're just throwing that on the outer third. I do feel like I understand what Millie meant with it not being that deep, because it did, I mean, I've got depth to my look, but it's not deep depth, whatever that means. How is everybody? Let's do what I did one time, and let's post, I want everyone to comment something positive in their life, or in their day, in their week, in their month. It can be little and it can be big. I mean, sometimes my daily positives are as small as getting a roast beef sandwich from Subway, or cracking open a mini Coca-Cola can, you know? Or it can be big. Like, I've told you guys months ago that I had gotten a new job, and when I tell you, every single day when I drive to work, I am so grateful to be there because of how much I love that job and the environment and everybody that I work with, and the owners and the manager, and the customers. I truly love it. And I mean, everyone I tell that to, they're just like, oh my God, that's amazing. I'm like, yeah, but I'm living it. I've never felt this way before. And honestly, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, hope that each and every one of you in existence, at least for a chunk of your life, can feel this way about going to a job, because I love it. Anyway, sob story. Why am I like this? Why is it spicy? Okay, I'm gonna take another What's Up Beauty brush. I can't stand myself sometimes. And let's take the Give Me Glow Harder primer, and I'm gonna do my normal, like, 2 little dots, 1 for each eye. Again, really simple eye look. I just wanted to kind of talk about the palette, because I feel like not a lot of people have used this palette, especially not, every video that I saw, and there's nothing wrong with this, but they all got it in PR. So as a normal makeup consumer, I felt it was my duty to let y'all know how this palette makes me feel. Taking Earth-like, it's a standard red, brown, blue. But it's pretty. I do wish the price point of this brand was a little cheaper. So the brush set is like over $100, which after using them, I stand behind. And this is not sponsored in any way. Trust me, I asked. This is just me being a makeup hobgoblin. And there's no codes. But the palette being $42 is a little high for me. Their nail polishes are what, $12.75. They're a little up there, you know? However, when I tell you that matte nail polish dried like that was its job, like it dried quick, so I really can't complain. I'm gonna just do the inner corner on this side with Rose Quartz. This shadow seems to be the least exciting to me, so I think it would be good to test it out and see if it can change my, oh, she did what she said she would do. So I do find that white to pink, let me show you it in the pan. Like these white to pink duochrome shades normally are never sparkly, and they're normally like a thicker pigment because of the white base to make it iridescent, but I feel like for what it is, it does what it said it was going to do. And for that, I am content. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eyes, add mascara, and then I'm gonna do swatches with you guys. Alright, so that's the eye look done. I put a little bit of the two mattes under my eye, a little bit of brown liner, mascara. I think it really pulled it together. I know this is a very not unique shade of eyeshadow, but here we are. I'm not going to use the NYX one today. I am going to use the Bare Minerals Kiss of Copper. I picked some of these up, and I've low-key been really enjoying them. And we're going to take the Chikuhodo F04 because we're bougie. We're bougie. And these are just really pretty. I do love a good one and done type of cheek product, especially like getting ready for work. You don't have to think about it. You can just throw it on as like blush, bronzer, and highlighter. We're gonna pull it all the way in. It doesn't match as much as I wanted to. Let's take yesterday's brush that has maybe some leftover Kiss of Copper on it. No. Kiss of Rose. Tone it down. Okay. I think I cut my elbow yesterday. Horrible. Okay. Okay. Do we do lips? No, I'm not feeling it. Sorry. Let's do swatches, but first I need to make sure that I'm gonna be in frame. Okay. Let's do swatches. So, let's talk about the palette. I'm gonna swatch all the mattes first, and then I'm gonna do the shimmers, because to me, that seems easier. So let's just go for it. So the first matte is called Rock, and then Rhodonite, and then Lava, and then Clay. So Rock, Rhodonite, Lava, Clay. I'm gonna swatch Clay a little bit better. I'm gonna swatch Rock and Rhodonite a little bit better too. Just give them a fair shot. The yellow swatched fine. And then I think I'm gonna swatch Terra on the top of these so that I don't go too far down my arm. Let's take Terra. And Terra is your darkest shade. And as you can see on my eyes currently, it's not that deep. It's pretty. It's a look with depth in it, but it's not that deep. So I would say of all the mattes, the top three are probably my favorite, but these two go together a little bit, so I understand why they're there. And we're still in frame. Okay. And let's go in with the shimmers. We're going to start with Rose Quartz, which is that light pink. Agate, Crystal, and Amethyst. So these are not as squishy as they appeared to be in the pan, in my opinion. And I do know that Millie said that she felt the shimmers, there were a couple dupes in the Huda Rose Quartz palette, which I do not know. And then Citrine, Peridot, and Earthlike. And I would say Citrine is very similar to Rose Quartz in being that little bit sheer. However, I do think they're really pretty. Would I buy this again? No. But it's too late now. This shade is really doing the thing. This is Crystal, but I do feel like it is similar to the shade from Rose Quartz. However, I feel like it could still be really pretty because I love these like slightly cool neutral mid-tone browns, and then adding a shade like this on. Like, I really do think my eye look looks fantastic, and it looks like there was a lot more work put in than just that, but that's kind of what duochromes can do. But I would say if you were interested in the palette based on the color story, I don't think you would be disappointed. My only issue is I don't really love these two mattes, and then these two shimmers are very like the white based, not sparkly. I do wish the palette was a little bit cheaper. Like, if this was in the $30 range, I think it would be a lot easier to recommend. However, since it hits that 40 mark, it's like, for this, you could get, you know, Menagerie Sugar High or things of that nature. But the nail polishes, I loved. I'm going to not go back on their website because I don't want to get any more, but these are my type of tones for nail polish. I love just like a nude extension of the finger. Like, you look twice, you're wearing polish, you know, I don't know. The brushes, yes. Hands down, the brushes are my favorite thing, and then the polish, and then the palette. I am very intrigued to see what they come out with next. One of my friends asked, she was like, she's like, do you think I need the palette? And I was like, no, but I do think you need to keep your eye on them because I feel like they have the potential to make a really good palette in the future because they've already got good color stories. They don't have that sandy white matte. They don't have a black. They kind of like stick right in the middle of a color palette. And I feel like that makes them more versatile. And I do think formula-wise, like, I had a good time. Their shimmers were nice. I feel like if they came out with other palettes in the future, I would be looking twice at them. I do love the size of the palette. It's kind of, I don't even know what it's so similar to. I mean, here's, okay, you guys know what these look like the Natasha Denona 5 pans. It's almost the same length. And then they're just the smaller pan size. So I think for what it is, it's good. I would recommend it maybe on sale, unless you love the color story. If you're just like, let me try the brand, I don't know if I would say to go jump. Would I buy it again? No. Am I glad I have it? Yes, because now I have this knowledge, and I'm going to stay on the lookout for this brand. I'm hoping, praying, they release some face brushes with the pink candles. That could be it. That could be it, you guys. All right, I hope this video was helpful. Again, I couldn't find any regular people reviewing this product. It was all people who got it in PR, so I just wanted to test it out. All right, let me know down below if you want to see my Sephora haul from like 3 weeks ago. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram. I post all the time over there, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.